Well, hello students. Today we're talking about the minor 7th chord, and make sure to stick around because I'm going to give you some really good tips on how to get these right 100% of the time. So you're going to have this time a minor triad. So let's say we have F minor triad, right? Now, what you're going to do is, here's the shortcut. You're going to play an octave above where you just started, and then you're going to come down a whole step. So this top note here, you go down a half step, come down another half step, and now you have a minor 7th. So every minor 7th is made up of two things. It's made up of a minor triad first. Just like how the other chords had a major triad first. This time you have a minor triad first, and then they have what's called a minor 7th at the top, which is, like I said, you go up an octave and then you go down a whole step like that. So again, remember, it's minor triad plus minor 7th. Minor triad plus minor 7th. That will appear somewhere on the screen. Okay, so we're going to try a few together. So let's try a C minor 7th. So what do? Step 1, you play a C minor triad, or whatever key you're in. So if it's A, it's A minor, whatever. Then you get the idea. B flat, it's going to be B flat minor. So you play C minor, you're going to go up a octave, then you're going to come down a whole step. And there's our C minor 7th. Which, by the way, has an interesting sound to it. It's kind of a mix between major and minor, right? I mean, it sounds sad, but not really. And why is that? Well, if you take the top part of the chord and the bottom part of the chord, so our bottom part of the chord is our C minor, but if we start from the third and do a chord there, that's actually a major chord. So it's really a minor chord combined with a major chord. So that's why it has a very unique, almost a mixed sound to it. It doesn't sound, too happy or too sad. It sounds just right. Okay, so you have C minor, and then you have your, what we call minor 7th. So that sounds right to me, right? It doesn't sound like that. If it sounds too bad, then it's not really the right one. If it sounds bluesy, it's not the right one, because remember, that's the dominant 7th. So let's do one more minor 7th. We're going to do D minor 7th. What is the first step? Write it in the comments if you know. The first step is you're going to play D. What's step 2? Step 2 is you're going to play 3 half steps above and then 4 half steps to make your minor triad. The last step is what? You go up an octave from where you started, you go down a whole step, and that gives you your D minor 7th chord, which happens to be all white keys, all non-sharp, not flat is what I mean. D, F, A, C. And it sounds just right. Alright students, now it's quiz time. So I have 3 questions for you today about today's lesson. The first question is, what kind of triad, that 3-note chord, is involved with the minor 7th? Question 2 is, what kind of 7th is involved in the minor 7th chord? Really specifically, I'm talking about how far away from the octave above your root note is the 7th supposed to be? And question 3 is, what is the secret formula to getting these right 100% of the time? So you got it. If you got all the questions right, that means you understand all of the lesson. If you got some of them wrong, then it means you have to go over the lesson one more time. And then the last question I have for you is, what was your favorite part of the lesson? Was there anything you struggled with? Or is there anything that you thought really stood out and was really great? And one more thing, if you're serious about learning music and it's your dream, head over to LessonsOnTheWeb.com and check out my online piano academy. But either way, you should subscribe because more great videos come out every week. Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to be exact. So you wanted to make sure that you get those great updates. And why not give a like if you learned something from this lesson? It really helps other people know that they can learn from this lesson as well. So thanks as always for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Thanks.